What's up? It is time to continue. Although technically what we're doing today... So yesterday when I played, I did not realize that Streamlabs, Windows had done an update and Streamlabs had adjusted the input for the audio. So there was no game audio yesterday during the whole stream, and no one said shit to me. I streamed for 2 hours with no game audio. I got done with that and ultimately decided that I wasn't having as much fun with the Rogue as I thought I was going to have because I'd already done it with the Rogue. So I remade what I originally thought I was going to try, which was a Druid. Because I did have a lot of fun with the Druid through Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Last Epoch. And I got it caught up between last night and this morning. I got the Druid caught up to where I was with the
Let us press on.
last play session of Rogue that had audio. The half-orc before you, wearing armor adorned with the Medea's golden swords, is clearly exhausted. She obviously hasn't gotten much sleep over the last few days. There's soot on her face and fresh blood on her sword. Her hazel eyes are hard and focused, and her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. She sizes you up, surprised, judging whether you are a friend or foe, and opens her mouth to ask you something, but freezes when she spots Anevia. I am indeed live.
By the goddess.
It says whether it's a premiere or a live stream
I'd
on
almost
YouTube.
lost all hope.
Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. I'm here. This here's a new friend. He rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without him, we'd never have made it out. Let me introduce you to my wife, Arabeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canabras. And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And thank you for getting Anevia out of there.
I've got some information about the location of a cultist den.
Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison.
Okay, met some mongrels down there. This is land.
Most people in Canabras think that the children of the First Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
Come on, living legend? A walking folktale, maybe? I just need to make sure I don't turn into a running joke.
What's the target of the battle?
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Ward Stone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the Ward Stone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canabras will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world.
Did you play their Warhammer game, Amiga Star? It's a very good game. You should definitely play through it if you like CRPGs. But yeah, like Mr. just said, it's got a lot of text. They only do voiceovers for like the intro stuff that we're doing right now, and like some of the main character stuff. Like some of the main character dialogue has voiceovers, but I would say like 85% of this game is just walls of text that you have to read through, which is totally fine. It's not that great for streaming continually on a day-to-day basis because you're just reading walls of text to the screen or paraphrasing. So, but it's a lot like their Warhammer game in the sense that the main sections are voiced, but not much beyond that. But it's way more than I thought because I played the original game when it came out. Had a lot of fun. I did not know they had done so many DLCs since then. There's I think I counted 5 DLCs yesterday, or maybe 6. There's a lot.
I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need
Yeah,
to
they
rest.
launched Warhammer
But there's a lot
CRPG in
riding on this
December,
battle.
Amiga Star.
I have no
It's
right
called
to command you,
Rogue
but I'm
Trader.
asking you to help
I streamed
us.
it throughout December into January. Great game. Let's not waste any time.
That's the spirit. You, take a Navia to the rear. The rest of you with me.
You hear labored breathing interspersed with disgruntled muttering. Horgus is holding his rapier hilt in a white-knuckled grip with a bead of sweat trickling down his temple.
Lord Horgus Worm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Canabras can be said to be safe.
Yep, that's
right
the
now.
name. I got a playlist on my channel. I don't think it's one of the main playlists on the channel, but you'll just hit the playlist section, drop down. It's a big game. A really big game.
That's right. Fighting spirit is the one thing that we've got plenty of. Actual fighting power, that's not so great. Fighting know-how, even worse. But fighting spirit, at least we're rich in that.
For Ioma Day! For the Queen! Kill the beast!
Alright, time to keep up.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Well, bam!
Our time has come. Our path leads on.
Can't go through there, it's sealed with magic. Ooh.
This one was beyond me.
Even with a lockpick,
I
she
will
couldn't
guide
do it.
us.
Alright. Oh yeah, they had a much smaller budget. Smaller studio, smaller budget. It's totally acceptable the amount of voice acting they have. Wish they had more, but it's expensive. On the flip side, you could do what Robin Hood Sherwood Builders did, which is you use voice-to-text program, which, you know, it's not the same thing as AI voice acting, but you're essentially using a voice-to-text program to create voiceovers for your characters without hiring a voice acting cast. Results may vary, though, because Robin Hood Sherwood Builders, it's you notice that it's not
Do not fear. Do
human
not waver.
in some cases. But I will give them credit that they actually attempted to make a fully voiced game, because they did make a fully voiced game. It's not just an attempt. It's not consistent.
Did you see that?
Well, technically, I'm playing real time with pause right now. I chose to turn the turn-based off. I could turn it back on though if I want. Right now, I'm trying to get caught up to where I was with complete. Because I think I gotta get to the Wardstone before I'm completely caught up with where my rogue playthrough was.
Godspeed.
And then I'll probably switch back over to the turn-based after that. Ooh, that door's locked.
Let us press on.
Alright, we should probably...
I will not falter. We march ahead.
Run! Yeah, there's moments I actually want the turn-based here, and there's moments when I'm like, let's just blow through these. You know, I don't have a problem using the real time with pause for the fights between the boss fights, and I love the fact that you can just hit a button on the controller and it switches over. So it's middle of combat, wherever you're at, you can instantly switch to turn-based mode to get hyper control over the the battlefield during boss fights and stuff.
What an unexpected surprise! Staunton, my little sweetheart. Long time no see. I've missed you so much. Have you missed me? Admit it, you missed me terribly.
Minago. You again, you wench!
Minago, the one who... Be careful. She's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for a massacre in Canabras. She must be back to finish what she started.
Hey, demon woman, what's wrong with your face?
Oh, how rude. You're one to talk, mortal, with a face that even a mother would loathe. Staunton, sweetie. You're not going to let your friends speak to me like that, are you?
That wench? She's the one who led me astray. She's the reason my life has gone to the abyss. She's the reason why Renfail.
Oh my, like butter wouldn't melt. What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts, how you begged to see me again, how you promised you'd do anything I asked. By your own
She's
free
definitely a
will,
character
you
for
said
sure.
this. And now you claim that Dresden fell because of me. No, my dear. That was entirely your own doing.
I'll beat your lying lips into your filthy throat!
Now, Staunton, don't say things like that. Not about these lips, the ones you kissed so sweetly. Staunton, dearest, don't you love me anymore? Remember how good we were together? I was so hoping that we could patch things up.
It's first edition Pathfinder, so yeah, 3.5 edition D&D with Pathfinder adjustments.
I'll kill you!
They will break against our
I'll be right back,
resolve.
everybody. I just got an email that I gotta go let Chris know that we've got an Amazon package coming today because I'm streaming, so she'll need to keep an ear out. I'll be right back. Pathfinder's its own thing now, but yeah, it was the OGL version of D&D 3.5 for a long time. Let's... Can I possibly entangle them quickly enough? Probably not. Seela's already down. Oh, the entangle takes so long to cast. I got everybody after the fact.
We stand. Our path leads on.
I will help where I can. We will win this war.
Get out of the entangled, guys. Come on.
Lead on.
We're gonna hang tight back here until that entanglement drops. Oh, nice, Fists. It's being added to PS Plus this month. I did not know that. That's really cool. I'm playing it on the PC with a controller, so it's essentially the same thing. But it's cool to know that it's coming to the PS5 for PS Plus folks. God, how long does that? Let's skip 1 hour to clear that. Yeah, there we go.
Godspeed.
All right, mobility check time.
Thanks, Lan.
As soon as you step into the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The air in here is laden with power coming from the stone, and suddenly your head is filled with voices. Screaming, whispering, cackling, threatening voices, pleading for help, shrieking curses and taunts. You blink, and the illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it. Your precious ward stone. Well, what are you planning to do now? I could kill you where you stand, but wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you.
Little vindictive.
Sounds terrifying. Except that's how we've been living for generations.
Lan just brushes it off. For everybody tuning in for the first time today, don't forget we're live on YouTube and Twitch, so you can watch where you prefer and support where you like.
There isn't a soul that can resist the
Daily
temptations
streams,
of the abyss.
11 a.m. Central.
Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious war.
We're going to be starting Flintlock on
weakened
Thursday.
From the injury inflicted by Discari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more, and boom. Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Canabra.
I got a new rig, Amiga Star.
Will turn into smoking
The old one is my
craters,
stream box at the
and
moment,
all the
so I've got that
mortals
up
into
here
red sludge
using
beneath
running
our
Streamlabs
hooves.
and Everything else, and I'm playing this on my new PC.
So you have a choice. Especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof. Pledge your loyalty to Baphomet. And when the world falls, its ruins shall be yours.
Yeah, we're gonna attack.
Defeat is not an option.
Alright, now this one I'm going into turn-based because she is a nasty, vicious bitch. So essentially, let's make seal up big. There's no way I'm getting entanglement off in time. Oh, and I missed.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Into the fray.
Oh, and she missed. This one's got a 40-80 in it. Where's that guy going? Alright, might as well attack this guy because otherwise he's gonna get attack of opportunity. I should be free to cast. God, missed again.
You won't survive me.
Well, it's gotta last for the next like 5-6 years, so I figured
Don't worry about me.
I'd get something reasonably modern.
The spirits demand your blood.
Most of the games I play are on the Xbox and PS5 anyway. But it was time to upgrade. I'd had that laptop was like 7 years old.
Endure this.
Still runs though, so I'm using it as my stream box.
So this is how it feels.
Make every strike count. This was...
Is she gonna take my whole group out?
Hold on. Just a little more.
I'm tired of playing around now. You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the Wardstone? Here's a little demonstration.
Yeah, she totally, like, took our grief out. The demoness whispers a spell, and a wave of darkness sweeps through the chamber. Your companions wince in pain, but it is nothing compared to what you feel. Thousands of voices bursting into your mind, drowning you in their moans, screams, and sobs. Pain rocks through your skull. Your evil spells won't stop a righteous army.
Iomade is with us!
Yes, yes. Keep telling yourself that.
Your vision goes dark.
Save the last one for me.
Praise Iomade, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long, I was starting to worry we'd lost you.
Did we win?
Sadly, no. We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
Here's the cultist dispatch.
Demons have been filling Canabras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now. At least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
Copy that.
Wait. What you did in the Grey Garrison convinced me. You're one of the best warriors left in the city. We need someone with your wits and fighting strength. I know I can't command you, but I'm asking you. Help us fight for Canabras. First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the ward stone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone. Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened. There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use. And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canabras, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori, a new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
Copy that.
May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Canabras still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault.
Copy that.
Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Anevia's.
Nice.
Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day.
I like supplies.
You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
Well, thank you. Alright, we got some goodies in here. I think I actually have to